Hello, I'm Steve, and today we're going to talk about another common topic in Ielts: marriage. Marriage is another common topic that is asked in part 1 of the Ielts. Regardless of your marital status, you may encounter questions under this category. You may be required to talk about your experiences before, during, or after getting married, the relationship you have with your spouse, and some general questions about marriage, such as wedding traditions in your country. The key points under this topic are wedding ceremonies and the overall relationship of couples. As learned in the past lesson, setting the mood of an answer is essential to sound more interesting. There are some factors to consider in order to achieve the mood you're trying to set. These factors set up the entire mood of an answer. These are pitch and intonation, the key skills in this lesson. Pitch and intonation play a big part in effectively setting the mood. Using a variety of pitch patterns or intonation makes you sound more fluent and interesting. In fact, responding monotonously makes you sound less fluent than you actually are. Pitch is the height or depth of voice and has 4 types. These are extra high, high, middle and low. The pitch you use will depend on the mood you're setting. The extra high pitch expresses extreme emotions and is seldom used. High pitch expresses excitement, middle pitch is the neutral pitch, and low pitch expresses sadness. You can combine these pitches in your answer to give more variation and to express the mood of your answer. Intonation is the rise and fall of our voice when we speak. Intonation is the music of speech, and without it, we'll sound robotic and boring, which may even cause a misunderstanding. As we've already learned in the past lesson, the most common types of intonation that we use are high fall, high rise, and low rise. Use falling intonation to signal that you're about to end your answer. This allows the examiner to move on to the next question without interrupting you. High fall is used in declarative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. This pitch pattern denotes certainty and is very useful when you're stating a fact. High rise is used in yes-no questions, but they can be used in statements to show uncertainty and friendliness. Using high-rise intonation throughout your answer is not recommended because it will mean that you are not confident of what you're saying. The low-rise pattern signals that a thought group or a group of words that express a single idea isn't finished yet. Use the appropriate pitch pattern depending on the mood you're setting. These pitch and intonation patterns can be used together in your answer to further impress your examiner. Let's look at some questions now about marriage. This question may be asked to both single and married people. Aside from mentioning your marital status, you have to describe the changes you've experienced or will likely experience as a married individual. An answer doesn't need to be always positive. Your pitch will show how you feel about your status. A high pitch means you are excited and happy, but a lower pitch means the opposite. So choose the most appropriate pitch pattern in order to convey your feelings regarding the topic. This is a common question about marriage. You'll be required to describe your ideal wedding, and your answer may be longer than other questions. Remember that because you're talking about an ideal wedding, your answer should be positive. You may use high fall intonation if you're sure of your statements, but if not, use high rise intonation to show uncertainty of the future. Pitch and intonation can help you express further meaning in your statements, but when used inappropriately, they may cause a misunderstanding. Look at how pitch and intonation affects an answer. Church weddings are still preferable by many. Marriage is believed to be blessed more when held in a church. The church's atmosphere also adds to a wedding's solemnity, which couples usually like. It is the most practical choice for low-cost weddings without compromising the essence of the occasion. Church weddings are still preferable by many. Marriage is believed to be blessed more when held in a church. The church's atmosphere also adds to a wedding's solemnity, which couples usually like. It is the most practical choice for low-cost weddings without compromising the essence of the occasion. These answers, though the same, were delivered differently. A low pitch was used in the first sample answer, which can mean the speaker isn't happy about getting married in a church or the idea of it. It may also mean that he or she is uninterested in answering the question. The monotonous intonation also makes the answer seem boring and robotic. On the other hand, the second sample answer is clearer and easier to understand because of the accurate use of pitch and intonation. To wrap up, use accurate pitch and intonation to get a higher score in pronunciation and to further express meaning in your statements. Aside from the topic of marriage, you can vary your pitch and intonation patterns in other common topics. The topic of marriage is not only for married people. No matter what your marital status is, you have to be familiar with questions about this topic. That concludes today's lesson. Review your notes and continue practicing. Bye.